now for your free confidential consultation. Call 800-298-3904. 800-298-3904. 800-298-3904. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com. Timing is everything. And now is the time to buy, California. During the year-end sell-a-thon at your California Ford dealer. It's time for our biggest offers of the year on the entire Ford lineup of trucks and SUVs. Like the Built Ford Sunflower, part of Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years and counting. Or the adventure-ready Ford Bronco Sport with GO modes to help you conquer the great outdoors. Now electrifying Ford Mustang Mach-E with 0 to 60 thrills and 0 emissions. Now's the time to buy during the year-end sell-a-thon at your California Ford dealers with exclusive offers on your favorite Ford vehicles. And now's your time to get behind the wheel of the Ford truck or SUV you've always wanted. The time is running out. These offers absolutely end on January 2nd. Visit your California Ford dealer today. Based on 1977 to 2022 calendar year total sales.
First for traffic on KCBS, Claire's got word of a crash in Oakland.
It turns out it's two separate crashes, or at least two separate scenes of the same accident. This being confirmed by the KCBS phone force. Eastbound Interstate 580 before Keller Avenue. Before you get to the off-ramp, you've got 3 cars scattered on the shoulder with some highway patrol officers there. But in addition, they've closed the eastbound 580 Keller off-ramp, at least for a few minutes while they deal with the car down there. All in all, that's got traffic backed up from Highway 13. Now we're going to head to the Santa Cruz Mountains. A big backup here with an overturned car southbound Highway 17 just past Summit Road, just right at the Summit Road on-ramp. The right lane remains blocked off there. Traffic on southbound 17 is stop and go from Redwood Estates. And now we have a couple of fender benders in the backup there as well. If you're heading on Highway 87 northbound into San Jose, it's roadwork that's jamming you up from Highway 85 up to Interstate 280. Our next report is at 9:38 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
And your Bay Area weather, mostly cloudy tonight. Slight chance of a lingering shower. Overnight lows in the 40s and 50s. Another system moving in tomorrow, bringing rain and wind and the potential for a few thunderstorms. Traffic and weather together on KCBS.
RNS, the West Coast's largest network of door-gated dock experts, invites you to our annual toy drive. Donate new toys before December 29th to the children at Shriners Children's Hospital. Visit localredtrucks.com.
Hey, you the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. People at Uline believe how it works, and they live it. That's how they're 24/7 to answer your call. That's over 1,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
News that matters to you. Around the day, around the world, around the clock. All news, 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
It is Thursday, December 28th, 2023. Coming up on KCBS, Maine's Secretary of State determines former President Trump is not eligible to be on the state's Republican primary ballot.
I'm Jeffrey Schaub, and Petaluma bookstore workers are given $500 gifts by famous author James Patterson.
And a new report suggests more people should add driving safer to their New Year's resolutions. In sports, the Warriors lose tonight to Miami at Chase Center. Good evening, I'm Brian Noble, KCBS News Time, 9:31.
CBS News reads the top elections official in Maine has ruled that the insurrection clause of the 14th Amendment disqualifies Donald Trump from appearing on a state ballot. CBS News legal contributor Jessica Levinson.
Maine's Secretary of State is the first Secretary of State in our nation's history to conclude that a presidential candidate is not eligible for the primary ballot.
Trump's campaign said it would quickly appeal what it called the atrocious decision. New York City Mayor Eric Adams is placing limits on buses filled with migrants entering the city.
We cannot allow buses with people needing our help to arrive without warning at any hour of day and night.
High waves washed up on the streets of some areas of Northern California. Jill Verner has lived in the town of Aptos for 20 years.
It's a pure state of panic, to be honest, as far as the community goes, because you know there's plenty out there that are not prepared.
CBS News Brief.
I'm Christopher Cruz with news rest on KCBS. At a time when folks are trying to decide their resolutions for the new year,
California drivers to leave risky behind-the-wheel behaviors in 2023. KCBS's Shannon Golden tells us what bad habits drivers should resolve to ditch in the new year.
AAA's latest traffic safety culture index shows that most people know the dangers of risky driving behaviors, yet they continue to do them. Spokesman John Trainer says things have gotten worse since the pandemic.
20% of drivers admitted to distracted or aggressive driving behaviors. That includes textbook driving or running red lights or changing lanes very quickly.
A higher percentage than previous years. And 7 out of 10 respondents don't know about slow down, move over laws, which require drivers to change lanes when approaching stopped emergency vehicles.
It is very dangerous for those first responders, those emergency personnel, to work on the side of the road.
I spoke with one driver, Rachel. I used to be an EMT. We would have people race the ambulance, and half of respondents would still speed even if they might get pulled over, and more than 70% admitted they've driven under the influence, despite acknowledging the dangers.
It is putting someone's life in jeopardy, but many people still do it.
Trainer encourages people to be especially safe when celebrating the new year and to never get into the driver's seat if you've been drinking. In San Francisco, I'm Shannon Golden, KCBS.
Smuggler's place off the California coast within a span of 5 hours. The U.S. Geological Survey says the first undersea quake had a magnitude was a 3.8 magnitude and struck at 11 last night, about 51 miles west of Canada. The second quake was reported shortly after 4 this morning, about 7 miles east of the first one. No damage reported with either quake. There are claims that an exodus of Californians to Texas is driven mostly by taxes. Demetrio reports whether it's true depends on which numbers you crunch.
The short answer, according to a study by the Institute of Taxation and Economic Policy, is that California is the better tax environment for the vast majority of earners. San Francisco-based tax attorney Robert Wood agrees, pointing out someone earning more than $600,000 a year in income would be better off in Texas, which has no personal income taxes, and total taxes on that level of earning are only about 3%, as compared to 13% plus in California. But lower the income rate and the picture changes dramatically.
Somebody earning $25,000 to $50,000, which this recent study mentions, if you're somebody in that sort of income bracket, you're likely better to stay put in California, at least if you're talking about taxes.
Making a decision to move, though, is not just based on dollars and cents, because those leaving California have also cited other factors, such as a lower cost of living, home prices, job opportunities, and favorable political climate and attitudes as reasons for a Texas relocation. Pete Demetrio, KCBS.
South Korea's top court has ordered a third Japanese company to compensate former Korean wartime workers for forced labor.
South Korea's Supreme Court has ruled that shipbuilder Hitachi Zosen Corp and heavy equipment manufacturer Mitsubishi Heavy Industries must give between $39 and $116,000 in compensation to each of the 17 Korean plaintiffs. The verdict drew quick rebukes from Japan, but observers say it's unlikely the ruling will cause any major negative impacts on bilateral relations. Both governments are serious about improving their cooperation in the face of shared challenges, like North Korea's nuclear program and China's assertiveness. I'm Karen Chamas.
While many may be enjoying the lack of cold across much of the country so far this season, it is proving costly to many others. CBS News correspondent Jim Priscilla has more.
A week into winter, many businesses in the plains and upper Midwest that rely on cold and snow to make money this time of year are asking, where's winter? Kent Closter's operations supervisor for the Highland Hills ski area in Bloomington, Minnesota.
This is Minnesota, and I've lived in Minnesota my entire life. We've built businesses on winter, whether it be snow removal, ice fishing, downhill skiing.
Many New England ski operations are also being impacted by a lack of cold and snow. Jim Priscilla, CBS News.
Well, if you're thinking of starting a new diet heading into the new year, make sure to do your research. CBS News correspondent Michael George has more on the findings of a new study into low-carb diets.
A low-carb diet can succeed or fail based on the quality of the food you eat. That's the findings of a new study published in JAMA Network Open. Researchers in Boston found low-carb dieters who ate more plant-based protein and healthy fats had much more success staving off weight gain than those who ate animal-based protein and fat.
Reporter Michael George. We are going to update traffic and weather together.
Premier Medical, their mission is to provide you with the medical care you need to improve your ED, low T, and incontinence.
With years dedicated to improving the lifestyle of their patients in the Bay Area, Prime Medical strives
We have virtually every medication known to man to help win. We specialize in acoustic wave therapy, sublingual lozenges which bypass the digestive system, making them work faster and more effectively, injectable medications, and testosterone treatment for those patients who need it. Impotence problems can be treated in just one visit.
Why wait? Don't lose hope. Call now. Get a PSA test, testosterone test, Doppler ultrasound, and a full year of free visits for just $99. Call now, 415-761-4037. That's 415-761-4037. 415-761-4037. Or go to primemailmedical.com.
Traffic and weather together on KCBS. There is a big backup on Highway 17. Claire joins us now with the latest.
Yeah, a car flipped over on southbound Highway 17 right at Summit Road. It's pretty close to where the on-ramp is. The right lane is blocked off there till further notice. Traffic is jammed on southbound 17 from before Redwood Estates, and they reactivated those signs reminding everybody that it's still really slippery on Highway 17. Even when it's not actively raining, the runoff on that road just still makes it a very treacherous drive. Now to Oakland, we had a pair of crashes eastbound 580 near the Keller Avenue exit. They cleared one of them, but the other one that has the off-ramp blocked is still there, so we still can't take that off-ramp. A little bit of slowdown at the scene. Let's head to the Dumbarton Bridge. We've heard about a broken-down SUV eastbound Highway 84 near mid-span on the Dumbarton. An SUV is conked out in the right lane. Our next report is at 9:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
That was weird.
And your Bay Area weather, mostly cloudy tonight. Could see a lingering shower or two out there. Overnight lows expected to be in the 40s and 50s. We are expecting another system to move in tomorrow, bringing rain and winds heavy at times and the potential for a few thunderstorms. Highs expected to be in the 60s. We do have a wind advisory in effect in the Bay Area until 7 tomorrow evening.
That's a traffic
Coastal flood advisory in effect until 2
that is a
tomorrow
traffic
from Big
signal.
Sur to
Good
North Bay
temporary.
Coast. And a high
I'm gonna
storm
do
warning in
road
effect
work
until
here.
3 tomorrow
thought they
over
were
North Bay
done.
Coast and around
Guess
San
not.
Francisco. Showers are going to start to taper up on Saturday. We'll see dry conditions on Sunday, and it'll be dry for New Year's Day. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740, KCBS.
Is your roof ready for El Nino? Season after season of blistering summer heat, blasting fall winds, and countless brutal events. El Nino came through that year and the year before, destroyed my roof. I had shingles flying in the yard, leaks I had never seen before. Semper Solaris is a national award-winning Owens Corning Platinum Preferred contractor. Your roof will be backed by an industry-leading 50-year warranty.
It's a 50-year labor and material non-prorated warranty. If there's ever a problem, it's going to get fixed for free through the entire 50 years.
Semper Solaris, your local and veteran-owned solar, battery storage, roofing, and heating and air contractor, gets the job done with esprit de corps and honor. Work hard and keep your word. That's what we do every single day. Plus 0 down, 0% interest, and 0 payments for 18 months. El Nino is coming. Call Semper Solaris and get your roof inspected today. Visit sempersolaris.com or 628-222-2715. On approved credit. Restrictions apply. See website for details. Expires 12/31/23. CSW number 9788152.
It's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Oh, I need
and it really
gas.
is
Oh,
the humidity,
boy.
especially when trying to get a comfortable night's sleep. European Sleepworks designed their sleep system to reduce the moisture, making you more dry and comfy. And they also use natural cotton and wool to make sure you stay dry. Don't suffer any more hot, sleepless nights. Sleep well on a breathable mattress from European Sleepworks at Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley, or online at sleepworks.com.
If you're drowning in IRS debt and can't afford to pay, then you need to take advantage of special IRS tax programs that are available and free yourself from IRS collection efforts once and for all. Due to the financial hardship consumers are facing throughout the country, the Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Take down this number or store it in your cell phone, but call the Community Tax Helpline at 800-514-1026. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back, or even if you have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to fear anymore. But you have to call the Community Tax Helpline today at 800-514-1026 for the help that you need. Don't take on the IRS alone. They can attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your Social Security check. Call 800-514-1026 for your free consultation and to see if you qualify. That's 800-514-1026.
The news rush continues on KCBS. It's been a major surprise for several Bay Area independent bookstore employees who have received $500 cash payments from best-selling fiction writer James Patterson. KCBS's Jeffrey Schaub reports from Petaluma's Copperfield Books.
The holiday week brought many book lovers inside the Kentucky Street store.
Can I get you folks a bag sometime today?
Yes, please. Longtime bookseller Mark Warren was hard at work.
I try to do a few displays around the store to focus on that as well. Different things the community might be interested in.
How are you guys today?
Good, how are you? Good. Gordon was floored when he learned Patterson sent him and co-worker Patty Norman each a $500 check.
He's very generous with giving back. But I'm very impressed with this award. A lot of booksellers across the country receive it every year.
Here's a new hardcover, James Patterson, Obsessed.
Manager Camille Cantor says Patterson supports local bookshops.
Selling online takes away a ton because you can get it immediately to your home.
Estella Price supports the store.
I come here to buy my books because I do want to stay. So are your books in your house? Have a good day.
We've got an advertisement for KCBS. The KCBS Sports Line is next. Weekend plan? Take up the road to the ride. KCBS is the only Bay Area radio station staying live and local around the clock. We keep you up to date on the news, traffic, and weather 24/7, 365. It's one more reason why we're the Bay Area's #1 news station. All news, all the time, right here on KCBS.
Do more together this holiday season in a new Chevy. Take on more adventure in the strong and capable Chevy Silverado. More confidence in the Chevy Equinox. Winner of the J.D. Power Award for initial quality among compact SUVs 2 years running. More value in the all-new Chevy Trax with an available 11-inch diagonal touchscreen. Or more fun in the incredibly stylish Chevy Blazer. Bring the holidays together in a new Chevy. Get 500 red tag bonus cash on select popular Chevy models. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. For J.D. Power 2023 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. $500 red tag bonus cash on select popular models. Available on the purchase of most 2023-2024 Silverado 1500 models. Not available on 2023 Silverado leasing. Available on all 2023-2024 Blazer and Equinox models and all 2022-2023 Traverse and Trailblazer models. Not available with other offers. Take these no delivery by 1/2/24. Coming up on KCBS, an asthma treatment is being used to reduce food allergies in children. Right now at 9:45, it's time to check sports. We'll start with basketball and a loss for the Warriors tonight at Chase Center to the Miami Heat. The final score was Miami 114, Warriors 102. Tyler Herro had 26 points for Miami. With more sports, here's Matt Pittman.
11-4 49ers, 4-11 Washington Commanders, Sunday, 10 a.m. to kickoff. It's the return of Chase Young to Washington, where the pass rusher spent the first 3.5 seasons of his career before he was traded to the 49ers at the trade deadline before Week 9. Any added juice returning to D.C.? Chase says he is looking forward to one thing. Those animal lovers among us certainly appreciate that. Nick Bosa says the addition of Young is exactly what the 49ers needed, especially this season.
Better each week and continues to get better, and this week is a huge one for him. He's already pretty hyped up about it and excited, so we're going to try and play every game.
As far as what Bosa sees in this week's opponent, the 4-11 Commanders, who are going with a backup at quarterback, Jacoby Brissett.
They just switched up their quarterback. They're down a lot last week and made a push to come back, so I'm not taking anybody lightly. One game at a time.
At the sports desk, Matt Pittman, KCBS.
You may not know it, but the equity in your home can provide you with cash when you need it most. Whether you're looking to consolidate debt or cover a major renovation, a home equity line of credit or cash out refinance from Fremont Bank may be a great choice for you. With increased home values, now may be the right time to give us a call to find out how your home's equity can work for you. Visit fremontbank.com or call 866-992